It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And up next is the Texans' versatile running back. He was unstoppable a week ago, a mountain of yards and a pair of touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Jags, and it's all up next.
The Texans offense working on a 3-game winning streak as they start play. And all eyes on this man, their star running back. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ballgame because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Stroud working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it out in order to try and get the upset win.
4 yards the pickup, first down. The Texans at 7-3 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. And Stroud now to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. And he gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good.
Ready, set. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Down the numbers. There he goes. Now he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Broke through some contacts, but unable to reach the 40. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run and try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him. And, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. So we've come past the half. So here are the Texans to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
From this vantage point.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's closing in on 200 yards on the ground.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance, rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Jaguars are able to come. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Tackled there by Rashawn Jenkins. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. And he's got some space here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. 211 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And he is going to have the Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That one 28 yards on the ground.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively. Houston set to take over. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So he had a nice First run to get him down there was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't